name is Rosario Rolandi. I'm in the car business for the last 23 years. And I'm here to talk today about as a really, really important subject. And I think it is, I receive a lot of phone calls with this regard. Do I have to resign a contract with the dealership after I already signed it? Many people receive this phone call, and it's the salesperson or the finance manager asking to come to the office to resign the contract. And then is when everybody starts thinking, is this legal? Do I have to? I already signed a contract. I don't want to sign again. And then is when they call me. With this video, I will be answering all your questions, and I hope I'm answering all your questions. My name is Rosario Rolandi. I'm in the car business for 23 years. I'm going to pass you all my experience and my everyday. I'm still in the car business, and I see the everyday happening, and so I'm going to pass you all this knowledge. And please subscribe to my channel, Rosie the Car Lady. Hit a like if you are so kind. That was this humble channel can share this priceless information. Let's go to the subject. Well, do I have to resign the contract? I will tell you this. I told you I was finance manager, finance director for many years, and I'm still really involved in the finance part. No, you don't. Yes, I know, and I'm gonna go over this right now. When at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you a bonus tip, and it's gonna be important in how to deal with the dealership. Dealerships are here to sell vehicles. We offer the finance part in order to make it more convenient. Now, that's how everything starts. It is true, it's really convenient to buy your car, go to the finance office, sign your contract, get also your plates transfer, and leave everything in one stop. And it takes, it's true, a few hours to do all this process, but at least you don't have to go to different banks looking for your best deal, which is time consuming, and then going to the DMV, which is time consuming again. That's why dealership found out that customers will prefer to do all this at once. Now, they get paid for it? Absolutely. Nothing is for free. The finance manager get paid to work with banks and sell you extended warranty. What I will tell you is this. When the finance manager or the salesperson call you and they say, ma'am, sir, please come to see us. We need to sign some paper. In that moment, your mind starts going on and you say, what paperwork? Why? I already signed my contract. I don't want to. And he will say, please, we need to discuss. Never discuss anything on the phone. And I know that you're really anxious and you want to know. Just go to the dealership. They will answer all your questions. They must answer all your questions. It's not an option. The first question is this legal, Rosie? Yes, it is. Part of your contract, and nobody can read every single line of the contract, it says, number one, is not a cool down period. If you after signing your contract, you go back, it's already done. If you change your mind, the only thing that you can do is exchange it for another vehicle. And that's we do, once in a while. However, you cannot change your contract. On the other side, if the dealership cannot get an approval, it cannot get the same bank that they sign you with to say yes to the terms and conditions for many reasons. Sometimes it's the type of the car, sometimes it's the interest rate, and many times is because the proof of income in that you state on your credit application doesn't match what your paychecks said. And that's a big thing today's days. With the economy changing every day, banks are getting tighter and tighter, and they are requesting proof of income. Normally, for clients, they don't have excellent credit. Excellent credit is 740 and above. And even like that, some credit unions want even for 740 and higher proof of income. For that reason, they have to resign with another entity. When I say entity is because it doesn't have to be a bank, it has to be a credit union. And that's part of your contract. If we cannot find the right entity to finance your vehicle, the finance manager obligation is to find the right entity that will finance in the best terms and conditions for the customers. Don't forget that we are here for sell cars, and finance is they get paid, but at the same time we want to make sure this is the best terms and conditions for the customer because of the service that we offer. The other question that always comes is, Rosie, already been 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks, and they are calling me and they say they have to resign the contract. Is that fair? Is that right? Well, it's inconvenient. Again, believe me, the salesperson or the finance manager doesn't want to call you. That's the last thing they want. They want to say, congratulations, please come see me again. They don't want to sign it. It's a lot of work if they after 2 or 3 weeks. Many times it's because when they send a deal to the bank bounces it back. It could be for misspelling some names. It could be for addresses, simple things. I mean, not always is changing the terms and conditions of the loan. But it could be for different factors. That's why sometimes if you go and, just change a little thing and that's it. But yes, it is possible. If after 3 or 4 weeks they call you, well, you need an explanation. Just go to the dealership and they have to explain why. And they have to show you and prove they did everything to exhaust every avenue to get this deal done. Again, normally it's for people that have some issues with their credit, maybe, with a co-signer, maybe, or proven income, or and lately, I see it more than ever, when you change for a new address, they want a POR, that's proof of residency, any bill. And some banks get really strict with it. Do I have to sign this contract? And that is a really touchy and subject for dealerships. And I would try to be fair to you, the customer. If the dealership call you and if you were paying, like yesterday, a lady called me from my channel and I'm grateful that she called me and said, oh, I cannot sleep for 2 days. That dealership just called me and said I have to sign. They went from 2.75 to 3.25. Is that illegal? How much more? And I have to say, you're losing your sleep for no reason. A quarter point, half point, even at 1 point in the small loan like a car. This one is not a house where no finance is $200,000, $300,000 houses. It's no more than probably $5 to $10. Maybe, really, maybe the bank or the credit union that was trying to finance you didn't accept your loan. It happened, but that dealership's responsibility is give you a solution, no a problem. I won't deprive myself for sleep, and if you think that you can afford maybe that dollar is $10 in a year, don't forget that interest, the interest, the 3 or 4% or 5% or 10% is annual, which a quarter point will means to you maybe $100 in 5 or 6 years. I won't lose sleep for it. If you think that you have a fair deal in the car that you purchase, if you like your vehicle, I will sign. And if you can refinance later on a lower interest rate, I will. However, with interest rate going higher, having a low interest is a blessing. I won't. I will ask for an explanation, and if it satisfies me, I will sign. Now, in case and like the finance manager state you or told you, in that rate comes to 10% because your credit is at 580, 590, you cannot prove income, or many other reasons. In that case, you knew it. That is gonna come like that. You can go to your own bank as well and make double check that's the rate they offer you, even if they offer you a rate. Many people say I can go to my own bank and get it. Try it. Try it and see if you really can get the interest rate. Don't forget that interest rate is a reflection of your credit score. And I did a video saying about how that works with credit scores. Higher your credit, lower your interest rate, lower your credit, higher your interest rate. It goes hand by hand. All depends on the risk that you bring to the bank. Nothing to do with dealership. We love to sign everybody to 2 or 3%. It's gonna be an easy deal. But it doesn't happen, and we adapt, and I hope that you adapt. However, you still have the last word, and the last word is saying, no, I won't sign, here is your car back, and see ya later. Because could be many reasons. Maybe you don't like the car any longer, maybe you don't need the car. The dealership has the obligation to refund you your down payment if was any. Some dealerships will charge you for the usage of the vehicle by the miles or any damage on the vehicle when you bring the vehicle back. Other dealerships, it won't. They won't just cancel the contract. However, and that's what some people call me, and they say, it's a principle. I won't resign. I already signed a contract. Wherever you go, it will be the same because your credit won't change from one dealership to another dealership. If you like the vehicle, if the explanation makes sense to you, and again, you like the car, you always can refinance in the near future when your credit is better. I hope I answered all your questions. And what I promise you is a bonus tip. When you are resigning, you can always ask the finance manager if he can do something for you. Yeah, sometimes they can do something for the car if they want to make. That's why you have to. That's the art of dealing. They can do an extra cleaning, they can fill your tank a couple times. If the bank allows, maybe they can put a little standard warranty, like a road hazard or something little here and there. You always can ask for something just for your time, just because all the stress. And I I work for dealerships. They will do it. I hope that all this was helping you. Please hit the like. That way another person can use this information. Subscribe to my channel because I always bring in solutions to the everyday problems. Thank you again.